This playthrough is rated M for mature. Police headquarters, Monday, 4:57 p.m. I returned to boss's office to report, but I didn't see her anywhere.
Where did she go?
Well, she isn't always here, correct?
True.
I sat down in my usual seat and decided to wait for boss. ...
What are you doing?
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
What do we have to talk about?
A summary of the investigation, perhaps?
What summary? We don't have anything new.
That's not true.
Huh?
I was curious, so I did some research. About number 89.
Who does 89 work for? Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of AI, the Somnium Files. And the last episode was a I don't know if I'd say bittersweet in this case. It was a not so nice episode. We had to deal with the survivor's guilt from the parents and those trying to give us information on what to go on. And, well, not a whole lot, but I guess 89 seems to be our only way to go in the prison. So perhaps that's where we're going to go next. But for now, let's check everything, see if there's any jokes. Probably not, but we're in super serious mode right now. Yeah, they didn't even there wasn't even a side comment about the bags or anything like that. Or the vent, or the shelving, the tombstone, RIP, wine bottle. Yeah, I really should stop checking this stuff, but I'm just so used to it being like having to like comment from someone that I'm not used to this pathway being. I'm not used to being serious, man. Oh, this is probably the best time to actually get the achievement for boss's office, because everything is actually out in the open, like the shogi pieces and hidden and stuff like that. Because before, she's always like barely in front of it, so you can barely see it. That's why I missed it so many times on screen, despite me feeling like I checked everything. Although I did still miss the air vent and the keys somehow. But yeah, I guess this, if you haven't gotten the achievement yet, best time to get it would be here. I mean, for those who care about that thing. Usually games like this, the achievements are slash trophies or whatever you're playing it on are actually pretty easy to get, because most of them don't require much. They usually just require you to basically play the game, like, and not do anything like hard or difficult. You could probably just, if you really want to just get the trophies like really quickly, you just could just skip most of this stuff, and by trial or error, you'd eventually get everything. You know. Oh yeah, this one. That seems to be. Oh wait, no, I was thinking something else. Yeah, I didn't really have anything new. Yeah, nothing. Nothing worth it. Oh well. She's sitting on the desk. To be precise, image of Ibis sitting on the desk is being sent to my brain. What's the relationship between 89 and Shoko, I wonder?
Unknown. I cannot determine if they have any connection. Approximately 1 month ago, Hitomi Sagan witnessed Shoko in Fuchu Prison's waiting room. I am unable to say for certain that the person she was there to visit was number 89. After all, Fuchu Prison houses 2,000 inmates.
But number 89 knew Shoko's name.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That must mean that he knew her somehow.
It is possible.
Who is 89?
As you know, he is an assassin with multiple confirmed kills. He is currently serving a sentence at Fuchu Prison. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
That's what Pewter told us.
After his fourth murder, he was arrested by the police.
Well, I wonder what his real name is, though.
Unknown.
You don't know?
No such person is listed in the family registry. It is possible he is a foreigner, but his nationality is unknown. However, I believe it is safe to say that he was born and raised in Japan.
What is this, intuition or just AI, just know-it-allism or whatever? What about 89, the new Cyclops serial killings? It looks like whoops. Press the wrong button.
computer claims that there were two culprits behind the original serial killings. One was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
But Rohan committed suicide last year.
That leaves one culprit still alive, number 89.
But number 89 couldn't possibly have committed these crimes. He was in jail when each of the murders occurred.
Correct. However, I do not believe it is accurate to claim that he had nothing to do with the incident.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
If he was telling the truth, his involvement is possible.
Let's talk to 89. Let's get him.
Let's talk to number 89.
I don't know if he's telling the truth or if he's full of it, but he's our last remaining loose end.
All right. However, we need not go to him. We can bring him to us. If we plan on syncing with him, it would be more efficient.
Can you arrange that?
I can.
Shouldn't we go through boss or something? Or after cutting through some red tape, 89 was brought to HQ. He took considerable time to arrive, but for some reason boss never showed up. Huh. But I want boss to show up. That's weird. You'd think she'd be all over this investigation. I wonder. Monday, 8:56 p.m. or something like that.
Sorry to interrupt your busy day, but I need you to tell me something. I'd appreciate your cooperation.
There's that weird, headache, motion again. Why does that keep happening? I wonder. Anyway, hopefully this time, at least on this path, hopefully Pewter won't be helping this guy because Renju actually got killed on this pathway. So he won't be, helping 89 escape, which for some reason, I really doubt that's going to happen this time. Just a hunch. But, looks like not getting any comments or anything like that from the peanut gallery. Nope. Alright, random anime guy. What's your story? He said, do you know Shoko Nadami? Swear to me!
Yeah, I guess I do.
About a month ago, Shoko visited Fuchu Prison. Was she there to see you?
That's right.
What did you talk about?
Nothing special.
You're in no position to lie.
I'm not lying. She didn't come to hear me talk.
Then why did she come?
To meet me.
Meet you?
She probably just wanted to see me.
But why? When did you first meet her?
A long time ago. I don't remember exactly when.
What's your relationship to her?
A physical one. I'm kidding. She was just a business partner.
No. I thought he was getting down and dirty. No. What's your name?
Number 89.
Your real name?
I don't remember.
Well, I guess we're not gonna thermal him, so I guess we're just not going to go with any more information for that. Where are you from?
Burkina Faso.
Burkina Faso is a republic in West Africa. Population 17 million.
I don't have time for your jokes.
Well, maybe he is from that place. Who knows?
That's right. I was one of the culprits behind the case 6 years ago. One of the two Cyclops killers.
Yeah, can't do it by yourself. That would just be ridiculously stupid and inane. Anyway, who killed Shoko Nadami? Tell me!
Alright, let's get right down to it. 2 days ago, you called Investigation HQ and said, I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
It's done. You've got a deal.
All right. But to explain it properly, I need to tell you a story. It might take some time. Is that all right with you?
I've got nothing but time.
Then let's get started. The story of a lonely assassin. Once upon a time, there was a detective, full of righteous justice. Let's call him F. F found the evils of the world intolerable. F had no parents, no siblings, and grew up in an orphanage since he was born. He suffered every kind of abuse imaginable there. It led him to despise all the evils of the world. One day, F was chasing a thug down at the harbor. Someone wanted for the assault and murder of women.
Okay, I get it. I'll just throw down my knife. Here. And you lower your gun. It's fine. I got nothing else on me. I'll go quietly. You know, I have a history with hospitals. I've been going to a special hospital for a while. Even if I get caught, it's all good. I'll come right back out again. What should I do next time? Just thinking about it gets me excited.
The culprit was unarmed, but F never served a day in prison. The case went to trial for some time, but it was determined to be self-defense, and he was declared innocent. If the truth got out, it would be a huge scandal for the police. People at the upper level were terrified of what might happen, so they had evidence fabricated. F wasn't suspended or disciplined at all. After a while, he returned to his job like nothing happened. That was a turning point for him. He was ready to shed the morality that was weighing him down, holding him back. F still wanted justice, and he was willing to dispense it to the immoral one by one. He became an assassin, a lone gunman, no agent, no employer. He was his own man. F believed that he was judge, jury, and executioner, but it didn't last long. One day, F got rid of a criminal we'll call X. X was responsible for defrauding and killing an innocent old man for his life insurance policy. Turns out, X had connections. Someone wasn't happy that he died. Rohan Kumakura, chairman of the Kumakuras. X was a top executive of the Kumakuras at the time. Rohan ordered his men to find and kidnap F.
I've done some research. I know you've cleaned up at least 18 pieces of scum from this earth. But somehow there hasn't been a single criminal investigation. They're all treated as suicides, accidents, or natural causes. Amazing work. I'm impressed. How about you work for us? Of course, you have the right to say no. But it'll be the last word out of your mouth.
F was trapped. Even if he somehow survived, he would be looking over his shoulder for the rest of his life. He had no choice but to take Rohan's offer. Thus, F's self-employment came to an end. He became a hired gun of the Kumakuras. Rohan even gave him a code name, Falco, named for the falcon, a bird of prey. Falco didn't quit his job as a police officer, though. He worked as a detective by day, assassin by night, at the will of the organization. An ordinary killer would need motive to take a life. Not Falco. He did as he was told. one target after another. It didn't take long to destroy his heart completely. Time passed, and a few years back, Falco, who by this time was exhausted in body and spirit, made a fatal mistake. He missed his mark and ended up taking a bullet to the stomach. Somehow, he managed to escape. After reaching a nearby shrine, his legs finally gave out under him. He had no strength left. He put his back up against the shrine and let out a moaning breath that he thought might be his last. But at that moment, in his darkening vision, he saw a woman approach him. He watched her take out her phone and dial for help. At the same time, he heard footsteps. Footsteps of at least 2 people closing in. He knew immediately that they were after him. He sprung into action, grabbing the woman and pulling her close, kissing her to keep her from talking. That was the first encounter between Falco and the woman. She was a teacher at some school. It was like she was from a totally different world than him. Listening to her talk, he would forget everything about his line of work. She was his only contact with the ordinary, mundane world. They met in secret a few more times, and Falco felt his heart grow warmer. Her smile and kindness were like a cold glass of water for Falco's parched heart. Falco started to become himself again, his former self. He swore on his life that from then on, he would live for her.
So, you want to go clean? Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us. But there is one last thing. One final job I want you to do for me. It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter. I need you to dispose of them. Should be simple, no?
Rohan handed Falco a picture of a woman and a girl. It was the teacher Falco met at the shrine. And her daughter. She had just turned 12. Why the 2 of them? Rohan, as usual, never gave a reason. And Falco had no intention of carrying out the kill. But if he didn't, he knew that someone else would. He thought long and hard. How was he going to keep them safe and get out of the life of crime? He couldn't find an answer, no matter how hard he thought. He was backed into a corner. So, he decided to call on an old friend for help. And then...
Silence. For some reason, he wouldn't open his mouth again. Must hit that point of the story that, like, piqued something up to him. But yeah, for those of you who didn't watch the old path or the other path, the Iris path, you get the other side of the story from Hitomi, her recollection of the same. So that's why I believe there are some correlations between the 2 paths. That tie in certain ways more than others, but except for that one decision. But he's not talking. What's the connection between that and Shoko?
What's the connection between that and Shoko?
You mentioned a detective.
You mentioned a detective.
Why did you stop?
Why did you stop?
This is weird. Was that the whole story?
Was that the whole story?
Yeah. Swear to me! Answer me!
Hey, answer me.
This is a transaction, remember? Until I get a guarantee that you'll uphold your end of the bargain, I'm not telling you anything else. I'll give you half up front, half later. If you want to hear the rest of my story, you better start the release procedures. Once they've cleared, I'll tell you everything.
Date, it is unlikely that number 89 will uphold his promise, even upon release.
Pewter,
Yes?
start the preparations.
For what?
What do you think? The sink.
I have injected number 89 with the usual dosage. He will not be waking up anytime soon. Are you ready, Agent Date?
Yeah,
The time limit is 6 minutes.
I know.
Then let's begin.
Sup?
No, not sup. Why are you sleeping on the job?
Because I want to, obviously.
Why are you getting mad at me?
Yeah, this rug feels so good on my skin, yeah.
Why are you suddenly a cat?
Playtime's over. Let's begin.
Stand up.
Is this the Sagan residence?
It definitely is. But why?
Number 89. What were you up to? What? The green? I do not think I can pass through it.
Really wants to hide it, huh? Okay, new plan.
Somnium scan. Activate. This appears to correspond to the green thing.
Alright, sinking in the curtain. 89 is hiding in the past. 89 is covered in a green membrane. I can't get close. Well, let's see what we can do. So we're repeating the very first Somnium, except obviously slightly different from before, so... Alright. Well, let's take a look at things. Oh, the switch again is also...
A switch. But there are thorns around it.
Well, let's just remove the thorns. Easy as that.
An astute observation. I will do that. Ow! I can't pull them out. They sting me.
Well, guess we have to investigate without pulling them out.
If you're fine with whatever happens to my fingers.
Well, at least they're not as bad as the thorns from Sleeping Beauty, I guess. Flip it to switch.
This switch again. Last time we handled it in a different manner.
That was then. This is now.
But there are thorns. You are aware that I am the one who feels the pain.
It's fine. It'll only hurt for a bit, then it'll be better.
Oh, it doesn't hurt. The light has turned on. A phone. Should I pick it up?
Why not hang up on it?
What the? I fainted.
Okay, I guess we have to ignore it this time. Alright, calm down, phone.
It won't stop ringing. It stopped. What was that?
I don't know.
Ignored the phone. Who knew?
I guess it worked?
Alright, what's been added? Let's see. Quite a few things. Alright. Look at this iris since we
A
skipped that
winter
before.
iris that blooms in the cold.
I know.
Oh, the only time we have it's expensive, so smell it.
It smells like a typical winter iris.
What does a typical iris smell like?
Elegant and gentle.
Can't you just tell me what it smells like?
I had to search online for a description, but could not find one.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, she can't smell anything. Boo
A winter-
hoopity hoo boo.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Let's pick the flower.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Stop it! You're distracting me! I got one! Aw, right after I pulled it out, too.
Did the green stuff react at all?
Well, not in this case, anyway. What else we got? Book, picture, ceiling fan, liquid. The liquid. The book. Where's the... Oh yeah, then we got the ceiling fan. Where's the picture? Oh, it's right over. Oh, I didn't notice that for some reason.
A picture.
Just a picture.
Well, we want to remove that sucker. That thing's an eyesore.
It isn't coming off. It must be integrated into the wall.
Like you to me.
No.
Like me and Reika from Tiefblau.
No, not that either.
Tiefblau? What the heck does that mean?
A picture.
Anyway, okay, let's fill it out.
I don't have a pen. No choice. I must use my blood.
You don't have to go that far.
The color has returned.
Hey, Aiba?
I said blood, but it is not the same as human blood. No need to worry. And besides, we are in a dream.
Still, blood? I'd feel better if you used a different word.
For example,
Body fluids?
I do not feel comfortable with that.
Uh-oh, the infamous phone again.
It's ringing again. What should I do?
Oh, hang up, ignore, pick it up. Now let's see what happens if we pick it up this time. Hello, Avon calling.
All right. Who is this? What the? I lost consciousness.
Whoa, every time. I assume all of them give you, like, negatives or whatever. Dang, and I don't want to use the... Let's see if hang up gives me a less worse negative or something. I assume it's gonna do the same thing.
What the?
Yeah. Oh, she said I feel weak, sorry. Ah, come on, still at ×2? Fine.
it stopped. Aren't you curious who was calling?
I am curious, but what if they threaten me for money?
You're a police officer. Have some backbone.
Looks like everything is about ignoring the phone.
I suppose we didn't do anything wrong.
At least you didn't faint.
Oh wow, yeah, we're gonna have to reset this thing. Well, let's look and see what options we have. Liquid, book, floor lamp, and a pot, huh?
It's a pot. Steam is rising from it. It appears to be some kind of green curry.
Maybe a soybean stew?
It might also be boiled green juice.
Yeah, like a slime.
A turtle ninja could leap out at any moment.
A Ninja Turtle? What's your favorite Ninja Turtle, viewers? I was partial to Donatello back in the day. Drink, smell, wear, and we don't really have a whole lot to do a lot of stuff, so let's heat it.
It doesn't turn on. Is it broken?
See the phone over there? Call the manufacturer.
Okay. Do you think they make dream house calls?
I do not.
Do they make dreams?
Date, 30 seconds.
A pot.
You need to calm down there, dude. Let's smell the foul odor.
Roger.
Roger.
It smells
What kind of smell?
like a gutter.
All right, sniff it one more time. Relax, you shouldn't be able to smell it anyway. You're just thinking that there's a smell.
I see. You're right. It's horrible.
Dante, you're such a dick.
A pot with
Oh man, like I said, a man after my own heart. All right, let's wear this. Let's wear the damn thing. You know you want to, viewers.
What?
I told you to wear it.
Wear it? Alright, here I go.
Are you okay?
I am fine, actually. In fact, I feel as though my defense has risen.
I'm a little worried about your head.
Why? My head is thoroughly protected.
It is protected, isn't it? All right, let's just run around with this thing on our head the whole time, shall we? And we'll have to figure out something to do before we redo it. Now I might have. Well, I think I missed something because you're supposed. I should have gotten the achievement for this. There's an achievement for wearing 3 things on Aiba's head throughout the whole game. It's like the basket at the beginning, this pot, and then the pot from the Maya sink. But for some reason it didn't activate, so I don't know. Maybe it's because I had to restart both of them, the Mayumi one and the other one, so it didn't count that for some reason. Maybe. So I might have to redo it, but keep the pot on my head the whole time or something like that. Anyway. I guess we could do one. Let's see, what's closer? I guess the liquid. Let's do something from that before we restart the.
There is some kind of liquid pooled on the floor.
Well, you know what we got to do.
Just don't make a mess.
I do not intend to. This is wine? I had better drink some more to be sure.
Stop it.
Well, we're out of time. Womp, womp.
Date, there's no time.
Shit, this isn't good.
Well, looks like our first dive into 89 did not do so well. But we got to jump back in and learn start to learn the secret of this assassin with a tragic past, but ended up killing all those poor women. We can empathize with him, but I don't feel sorry for him. But find out what the rest of his dream next time in the next episode of AI, the Somnium Files. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.